Well, we talked about it before the game. We wanted to open up the season against a great team, a great program. It wasn't always a pretty game, but it was definitely a tough, hard-fought game. An awesome atmosphere. Our fans came out and were really into the game. They're late. I was really proud of our guys. I mean, we're down 7 with a little over 3 minutes to go. Illinois State had kind of broken us. We'd had back-to-back bad turnovers. But they just hung in there, and they kept battling, kept chipping away. And I could be wrong, but as I watched those last 3 minutes, I believe Jonathan Stark made 3 3-pointers and a 3-point play in the last 3 minutes of the game to carry us along. So that was an awesome college basketball game and a great way to start the season against a great team.
Talk a little bit about your strategy down the stretch there. There were 2 or 3 decisions you made that really turned out well for you.
Well, we wanted to I guess the biggest decision was the play we drew up there for the last shot. I thought our guys had good composure. We had a defensive breakdown. Illinois State ran a nice action. They caught us in a switch, and Paris Lee made a nice play to tie it. But our guys didn't panic. We had a timeout, but once I saw we had gotten the ball into Stark with 7 seconds to go, our guys know they need to space the floor and let him go make a play, whether it's him taking a shot or creating for others. And I thought he made a great move, stopped on a dime, pulled up, and delivered.
Did they already know that was going to be the play, like you said, kind of Stark was good?
Yeah, if we were in any kind of trouble, inbounding the ball there, we looked disorganized, we would have used our timeout, but they know we want to spread the floor and let a player go make a play.
Jones and Stark were combined 1 for 13 and a few bad turnovers in the first half. Second half, did you just tell them to go out and play? What changed?
Well, I think you got to remember this was Jonathan's first college basketball game, real game, in over a year. So probably some nerves there. Bryce was going up against a first-team All-Missouri Valley point guard who's a very good defender. And they were just probably pressing a little bit too much. But they came out in the second half much more relaxed, more aggressive. We obviously struggled against the zone at times. And I thought we did a much better job of moving the ball in the second half and getting better looks. The numbers show it. I mean, we're just much more efficient in the second half. Shoot 54% from the floor. And any time you shoot 9 of 18 from 3.5, you're going to have a chance to win.
You guys got out-rebounded 39-33 and really had a hard time against ISU's 2-3 zone. How did you just tell your guys to persevere through that?
Yeah, well, I don't ever look at rebounding margin. It's a meaningless stat. I look at the percentage of offensive rebounds that they get. And, they're huge. They got great size at the 3, 4, and 5. Our guys hung in there. I mean, we gave up 10 offensive boards. It's probably 1 or 2 too many. But at the same time, we got 9 offensive rebounds. So it was really a wash there. We struggled with certain lineups against the 2-3 zone that we had on the floor. And some of it's just, they're new guys who've never seen a zone like that. Illinois State's really good in their zone. I mean, they're not just a stationary, stand-around zone. They're flying around. They're bumping off cutters, do a really nice job communicating. I thought once our guys settled down and got more aggressive, moved the basketball more, we started moving it from side to side, opened up the high post area, and we were able to attack it better.
There were 3 different spots during the game where you all didn't score for 3+ minutes. Talk about this team's ability to be able to fight back from that.
Yeah, it's really poor coaching. I didn't have as organized there in those stretches. I want to give them the freedom to make plays, but when we're struggling to score like that, we got to be more organized, and that's on me. But as you mentioned, to our guys' credit, they just hung in there, and they kept chipping away at it. I mean, that was a really bad stretch where we went down 7 with 3:20 to go. I mean, there were a couple just brutal turnovers, and it would have been easy to drop our head. They had an opportunity to finish us off there, and our guys hung in and executed. Like I say, I mean, you hit 3 open threes there down the stretch by Stark, and then the 3-point play. We were able to finish it up strong.
With Tyrell Miller doing what he did on the arc tonight, having a big man who can step out and shoot, how does that change the dynamic of your team?
Well, you hope it gives you some more versatility, especially against a 2-3 zone like that. Obviously, I'm sure everybody saw when he was on the floor against their 2-3 zone, we were much better. So whenever you can space the floor like that with 4 guys, you have at least 4 shooters out there. It's a tough group to zone if the ball's moved efficiently.
Minutes as far for all these guys, other than not seeing G and Dondre, do we expect to see this kind of spread for this going forward? Is this a
Honestly, I have no idea. I really didn't pay that close attention to it. We were just trying to find a way to win. Let me take a peek here.
Yeah, 13 for Grace, 14 for Gilbert Thomas.
Yeah, now Gilbert gave us great minutes in the first half. We were in big-time foul trouble in the post. He came in and he kept asking me for a sub, and I told him we didn't have one. And so he just had to keep fighting. I think he played like 12 straight minutes and had a couple big dunks around the goal, a couple big offensive boards. So I think he gave us great minutes. Having 4 guys between 33 to 37 minutes is not ideal. We got to get those down some moving forward. But we were just trying to find a way to sneak out the win.
What's McGee's status going forward?
He's still day-to-day. It's an ankle sprain. He's showing great progress. But as I said earlier in the week, it's November the 11th. I'm not going to throw him out there at 50, 60%, and then it becomes a lingering deal that lasts all year long. We're going to keep him in treatment around the clock, and once he gets closer to 100%, we'll get him back out there.
You guys forced 18 turnovers tonight.
Yeah.
Just talk about the ability to force those and create buckets at the end.
Well, I thought it was huge. I really did. I thought our guys were aggressive. You saw some of the breakdowns. We're a work in progress. It's going to take some time. But they really competed. And Paris Lee's an elite player. I thought he was fantastic tonight. But our guards were able to force 6 turnovers there on him. I thought that was huge. And then McIntosh is a really, really good player, 18 and 8. But I thought, it sounds crazy, I thought DeMarcus did a nice job on him defensively, giving up 3 inches and 35 pounds, and was able to force a couple big turnovers there in the second half.
What does a win do like this for the team? A lot of these guys are inexperienced in going forward, and especially into these road games that you have.
Sure. Well, I hope it gives them some confidence, especially the way they won. To be down 7, 3 minutes to go, really struggling to battle and just hang in there, and then make the plays against a really, really good basketball team. This Illinois State team's going to win a lot of games. They're very talented, and so I hope it gives them a lot of confidence. Obviously, there's going to be plenty for us to correct on the videotape tomorrow. But I hope they really enjoy this win because it's a great one for our team.